Hi everyone, it's Nisha. So today I want to do my favorite drugstore products, and there is quite a few, and I've picked those because I have been using them for a long time, so it's not just something that I've just bought. I have been using the same products for a long time, that's why they are my favorite. But before that, my last video about the high-end products I regret buying, I forgot to include my Dual Skin Nude Tan in 003. Again, beautiful packaging, looks beautiful inside, and not very good as a bronzer unless you're very pale. So that was another regret, and that was so expensive. It came in a beautiful box, in a beautiful pouch with a little brush, like a kabuki brush. It was something like £45, I think. So it was very expensive. Don't like that either. And thank you, a lot of you suggested for me to do blog sale. I don't have a blog. I don't really have time to have a blog as well, but I might actually, that was a good idea, but I might actually put it on eBay, and if I do, I will let you know. So if any of you want to buy that stuff, you can have a look, and maybe I include some clothes in there as well. I don't know, I will think about it. And thank you very much for your replies and telling me about your regrets. That was fun. It's nice to see that it's not just me and that buys all these things on a whim. And another question, a few of you noticed that in that video I was wearing 2 watches. I know, I'm not starting a new trend or anything. What happened? Okay, let me tell you the story. So this is my old everyday watch that I've always had on, and this is my new watch that my husband just bought me. And what happened when he bought me the watch, I had to go with it to the shop to have it adjusted because it was much too big, and I was wearing this one, so I took it off, put it in my handbag and came home with this one. And that was over a week ago now, I think. And yesterday when I was sitting in the car waiting for my son at school, I was looking through my handbag and I found the watch, and I thought, oh dear, I must remember to take it out. So what I did, I put it on my wrist so I didn't forget, and I was wearing 2 watches. So when I came to do the video, I forgot that I had another watch on my wrist. That's why I had 2 watches. Right, boring, isn't it? Anyway, let's get to favorites. Let me start with the lashes. One of them, and that's what I was wearing yesterday, is the L'Oreal Rosewood. I think the packaging is a bit different now, but I'm sure they still do this color. It has a little mirror and a brush that I never use, and it's a beautiful rosy color, and I find it so versatile. It does go with a lot of things, so it goes if you have brown makeup or grey makeup or whatever. So I really like that. And the next 3 are from NYX. So the first one is Dusty Rose, and this one has not very much shimmer. It is not completely matte, but again rosy pink. And NYX blushes are so soft and such a great quality. So this is the NYX, and that's the L'Oreal. Then the next NYX one is Pinched, and I really love it. I think I've never had NARS Orgasm, or yes, Orgasm. You see, that's another one of those that everybody talks about, and I haven't bought it because I really think, is it really that great? So, and I've seen so many dupes, and I'm sure that this one is one of the dupes for NARS Orgasm. So that's NYX Pinched, and this one has a bit more shimmer. So it's like a golden peach pink. I'm so rubbish at describing colors. There it is. So yeah, it's definitely more peachy corally. And last one is terracotta, and that's really nice. It's sort of browny golden color. And they all have this wonderful shimmer. It's not glitter, it's just nice sheen. So when you put them on, it looks a bit as if you have highlighter on, even you didn't. So there were the blushes. Now for eye products, first of all, for my under eye concealer, I love the Maybelline eraser. We only just got it here in the UK about a month ago, so but I do really like it, and I've actually tried some high-end concealers, and unfortunately a lot of concealers have these light reflecting properties which are not very good for me, as I have the eye bags. So if I put something really bright under my eye, because I don't have dark circles, I just have bags, so a lot of concealers will emphasize that, and I've done a video on bags and under eye puffiness, how to cope with that as well. But this one I really like, and mine is in color nude. I found that not too light. I've got another one that is quite light. I can't remember what color that was. Now for eyeshadows, of course I love Maybelline Color Tattoos, and this one is, I have just 3 or 4, but this one is my favorite, and that's On and On Bronze. And you know, you've all seen them, but to be honest, I think they are as good as MAC paint pots, so there is no need. I've got one paint pot by MAC, and I probably wouldn't buy any more because these are as good as the high end. They wear really well, they blend well, mine don't really dry out, so I am very happy with it. Then my all-time favorite eyeshadow, which is my, if I'm in a rush and I just want to throw something on really quickly, I will use this, and that's the L'Oreal Chrome Shine in Brown Lame. I don't know if you can get it everywhere, but it is just such a lovely wearable shade. I think because it is brown, but it has a bit of khaki to it, if you know what I mean, like a old antique gold. It is beautiful. Love it for all over eye. It's just gorgeous. I might actually start doing tutorials just like with one eyeshadow, because I very often, like today, I will just do a wash of color. I call it wash of color. So it's not smoky, it's not cut crease, it's nothing fancy. Wash of color. One color, concentrate it lower, and then blend it out. Oh, I forgot how much I love this eyeshadow. It's beautiful, and you could put it on the top of that to intensify it. And then again, L'Oreal. I would actually say that my favorite makeup companies, drugstore, are L'Oreal and Maybelline. I probably like them the most. I'm not that into Revlon. The only thing that I like from Revlon, which I will talk about in a minute, is lipstick. Now, the colour Infallibles from L'Oreal, amazing. I think Giorgio Armani does something very similar, in very similar pots, and I think there is no difference between them, but you can imagine how much Giorgio Armani shadows are, and this is fraction. So hang on, this one is Purple Obsession, and I love them. For those of you who haven't seen them, it is like, how would you describe it? It is like a pressed loose eyeshadow. That's the only way I can describe it. That's why you get this little top to keep it pressed. But they are so pigmented and they feel almost like cream when you stick your finger in it. And blend really well. Don't get much fallout. Of course, with these you need to use primer. But that's the, what did I say that was? Purple Obsession. Gorgeous. And as you can see, I have been using that one. It's a beautiful purple as well. Looks nice with blue eyes. That purple actually I think would look good with any eyes. But blue eyes in particular cannot take just any purple. There are purples that don't look too good on blue eyes, but this one is very nice. So that's that one, and then I have another one. I have one in black, but so I won't show you. Black is black. This one is beautiful, and I think I have a tutorial with this one, All Night Blue. Oh, that is such a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's like a dark denim blue. I'm running out of space for swatching. As you can see, and I don't have any primer on my hands, so it's amazing. They are so gorgeous. I sometimes I think there is no difference between some of the drugstore products and the high-end. You know, I think what happens with high-end, we get really seduced by packaging. Because something looks beautiful, we think it must be better, but that's not always the case. Anyway, and a Sahara Treasure. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous gold color. And to be honest, I know that in the US you have so many more colors. The same with color tattoos. When I go to my local booths, they just have like 4 colors in the tattoos. Maybe a few more on the infallibles. But yeah, okay, so this one is a lovely gold. It's not yellow gold, it's cold, it's not a warm gold, it's cold gold, which I quite like. Oh, I have to start using this. There it is. Beautiful. So that was it for eyeshadows. So yeah, I love the color tattoos, and for eyeshadows I like L'Oreal, but I am not fan of the new L'Oreal like quads. They have like funky shape. Some shades are not very good quality, I thought. Okay, for lip products, and if you've been with me for a while, you will know that I used to just possess one lip liner. For a long time I didn't wear lip liner at all. I did in 80s obviously, and then I stopped. I was just wearing these pale lipsticks without liner, and then I started again, and I've just had this one, which is L'Oreal Contour Parfait in rosewood again, and I found this to go with so many things. It is a rosy pink color, but you can make it more intense. It depends how hard you press on it. It is a very good staying power, and I find it quite a universal shade for pink and browny looking lipsticks. And if you looked in my drawer, I have loads of these, and they're different lengths because I just pick one. I always have one in my handbag. So I love that one. And as you probably know, my favorite lip color has been Revlon lip butter. For drugstore, I tell you, I have some high-end lipsticks that are so awful. That just reminded me, I forgot to tell you about 2 high-end lipsticks yesterday, and they were both from YSL that I don't like at all. Awful formula. Anyway, Revlon butters, love them. And my favorite color is Cupcake, and I wore most of the time in the summer. It's one of those bluey pinks. Love it. I've had probably, since they've come out, 5 of those, and I have 1 in a car, 1 in a handbag, and 1 here. And of course, I've only just talked about them, is the Rimmel Apocalips. Love that product. It's like a lip lacquer. Which one? I've got 4, I think, yes. And what did I pick out here? Big Bang. Oh, Big Bang is the beautiful red. I'm sure I've only just talked about them and shown you the swatches. And also L'Oreal Glam Shines. And to me, they are like in between lipstick and gloss, like a lip cream. And this one is one of my favorites, Pink Moon 101. And if you thought that you like Turkish Delight, I think you would love this. It's so much nicer, so much better, nicer formula, nicer color, nicer coverage, and it sits on your lips really well. Love it. It's not sticky at all. It's very creamy. So I love any of those Glam Shines. This one is just like slightly pearly. There are some that are sparkly. They come in all sorts of different formulas, and I love them all. So they're worth buying. So I think that's it for lips. And now eyes. Well, I've done eyeshadows, but let me go to eyeliners and mascara. Okay, so my 2 favorite eyeliners drugstore are from L'Oreal again, and this one is the Superliner Perfect Slim, and that's one of those felt tip ones. Love that one. I love the tip is quite long and is a bit bendy at the end, and that's what I like, so you can really do your flick. And for kohl liner is you see it's very small now, and it says here drama, so whatever that drama type of kohl liner is, that's what it is, but it's the L'Oreal one, and it's so black and really creamy. This one here, that I do love them both. And then for mascaras, I mean, that won't be surprise to you at all. It's my Max Factor Experience, which is volumizing mascara. But this mascara, you know, like I've said, that I don't think there is one mascara that can do it all, that can brush your lashes through, make them longer and thicker at the same time. I think this is the closest one that can do it all, and I love it. And I know that I think in the US you don't have Max Factor, so I'm sorry, but you probably can get it on eBay or Amazon, I don't know. And my second favorite is the Maybelline Rocket Volume, and it's the one in this purple and pink one, because you know they've just come out with a new one, which not just, but a while ago, which had very flexible wand, and I thought it was absolutely useless. So that was it. I have more drugstore stuff. Like I said, I don't ever really get on well with drugstore foundations. That number 7, Boots number 7 is the one that surprised me a bit, and I use that quite a lot. But I wouldn't say that is my holy grail foundation, it's not. So yeah, when it comes to foundations, I probably will always go for high end. But things like powders, blushes, lip colors, there is so much of it out there. And the same with mascaras. I really don't think, in my life I probably tried 4 different high-end makes. And do you know what? Apart from packaging, none of them were so amazing that I would choose them above the drugstore. So yeah, I have more, but these are the ones that I use on a regular basis. That's why I consider them my favorite. While I'm here, let me tell you about my face. Yeah, it's my face. Oh yes, so today for my foundation, I am wearing my Estee Lauder Double Wear in Rattan mixed with a bit of the YSL Youth Liberator foundation. And mine is, I think, 50. I will list everything in the description box. Again, Laura Mercier mineral powder, and I love that. And I have classic beige, and I have rich vanilla. I can't actually remember which one I put on today. For my blush, I have used Laura Mercier Lotus Pink, which actually, while I'm here, is probably very similar to Pinched. That's what I mean. It's a lovely blush, but I can't really say that it's better than NYX. And oh my god, they look almost the same. So I've got just one Laura Mercier blush. I won't be buying another one, believe me. What else? On my eyes, I just had today from my Naked palette Gunmetal. I've never used it actually since I've had the Naked palette. So I just put quite a lot in a socket and then just blended it out. And then put my L'Oreal liner, smudged it a bit, and just mascara. So that's all I've got on my eyes today. And for my lips, I've used the Miss Sporty lip liner in Plum Tart. And for my lipstick, Pure Color from Estee Lauder in Electric Mauve. It has that iridescence to it, so it sort of looks like you've put iridescent gloss on top of it. Very nice lipstick, but if I had to choose between the two of them, I still choose the Revlon. Okay, and that's it. My necklace and my bracelet, I can't tell you where they're from, what make they are, because I bought them at my friend's house party. She just had one of those jewelry parties. The lady came and she was selling handbags and jewelry. It wasn't expensive, but I can't tell you the make of it. My top, old top from Marks and Spencer's. So nothing special. What else can I tell you? Oh, okay, I had some requests still for doing outfits of today. And I probably said it before, I do feel really silly and conscious doing outfits of the day. I don't particularly like doing it. It's different if I just taking a picture and put it out there, but videoing it, maybe I will start taking pictures of my outfits and just putting them at the end of the video or something like that. Let me know what you think. But yes, I'm sorry, I definitely don't feel, I know I've done few, usually when I'm going out somewhere, Christmas party or something like that, but I really don't feel that comfortable doing it. I just feel silly. Well, most of the time, I let you in on a secret. I can't do outfits of the day because so many times, and I bet you it's not just me, it's lots of YouTubers out there, I will have my full face on and I put nice top and some jewelry and I'm sitting here with just my knickers on or just some sweatpants or leggings or any old thing, because when I do videos it's usually on a day that I have time, so I'm not going anywhere, therefore I don't have to really dress up, because when I drop off my son at school I don't get out from the car. When I pick him up I don't get out from the car. So yes, most of the time from the waist down, not a good look. Anyway, oh God, I have to tell you this. I was so shocked. So the other day I went out in my local town, and the lady that was serving me looked at me and looked at me again and said, "Do you do YouTube videos?" And I was like, "Yes." And I was so shocked and I didn't know what to do with myself. I don't know why I expected. It's bound to happen at some point, but I suppose you don't expect someone so close to know you from YouTube. She was a lovely girl. So if you're watching, leave me a comment, that would be nice. It is nice. I've thought of that, that I would love to, but I mostly think of me meeting other YouTubers, how I would feel. I never ever think of someone recognizing me, especially so close to home. And I don't know what I'm thinking while I'm doing these videos. I suppose because I'm sitting here on my own, by myself, I don't realize how many people can actually see me. But I think because most of my subscribers are not from the UK, I don't think here in the UK we are that much into YouTube. The youngsters are, I think, but I don't know. I think a lot of people think that YouTube is just for seeing silly things, silly videos or something funny or something outrageous. I don't think people realize that there is so many great channels on YouTube, like cooking channels and other stuff that you can really learn from. So I really don't have many UK subscribers. I have most of my subscribers are from the US, and I have some from Canada, Australia, and I have some in Europe as well. But yeah, most of you are from the US. So it was I was so shocked. I didn't know what to do with myself. I didn't know what to say. And she was quite young as well. I thought, oh, you're a bit young to be watching my videos. But yeah, so it was nice but shocking at the same time. Whereas Max was very impressed, well impressed. He said, "Mum, you are famous now." So yeah, anyway, enough of pointless chatting. I hope you liked my favorite drugstore product, and I see you soon. Bye.